Namaste, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wyatt Stab. I am a professional life coach and mentor, as well as a yoga teacher. And I do all those things on YouTube and online. So if you want to schedule private sessions with me, you can find information on that down in the description. Outside of that, let's get into the video. So today I want to talk about the Hermetic concept of as above, so below, and how I have been using this understanding to create heaven on earth for myself. Honestly, as above, so below is a fairly simple concept to understand. What it means is everything that's happening in your internal state is then projecting and reflecting outwards into your external state and vice versa, okay? Now, the external, sorry, there's a dog trying to get in the room. The external we cannot control, or at least we cannot, it's much more difficult to control. The internal state we can control very easily. We have the ability to sit and work with our internal state any moment of the day. At any time you can close your eyes, you can start to breathe a little deeper, and you can turn your attention inward and change your internal state. You have this ability, all of us do. And by changing your internal state, we will then also affect the external state. We can change the external state. Essentially, in the last year, what I've come to using as above, so below is the only real focus in life for me now is ensuring that I feel incredible on the inside. And that's all that's necessary. As long as you feel amazing inside, things on the outside will reflect that. So now let's talk about how to actually feel amazing on the inside. The entirety of the day can now become an experiment on, does this bring me to wellness or does this bring me into chaos? Everything you do, whether or not before it was something that you felt you needed or was a habit of yours, everything you do, it doesn't matter, like from eating a certain food to having coffee at a certain place or even drinking coffee to certain activities in your day to the job you do, everything you do, ask yourself, after you're done it, do you feel amazing because of it? I know that after I practice yoga, I feel amazing. I know that after I eat healthy food, I feel amazing. I know that after a long, restful sleep, I feel amazing. I know that when I coach people, I feel amazing. And the more I feel amazing inside, the more my internal state feels amazing, the more inside I am in alignment and I am in order on my inner being. Not just inside the body, but deeper, inside the soul. Inside all three, there's five, in yoga we have 5 bodies. Let's just use the first 3, inside of the mental, inside of the physical, and inside of the etheric bodies. I feel amazing when I do these specific things. How do I know that I feel amazing when I do those specific things? Well, it's really simple. I've tried a lot of things. So that's what I encourage. Switch your perspective from judgment to curiosity. Curiosity for all things around you that are coming in, that are opportunities in any sort of way, that are suggestions from friends and so on and so forth. And then just ask yourself, after each thing, did that make me feel good? Like I went and played soccer with friends yesterday. Did that make me feel good? The answer is yes, do more of that. The answer is no, let it go, on to the next. What else can I try? So for me, this has been extremely helpful when it's come to stepping into a life of essentially living out the life of my dreams. Just prioritize feeling well on the inside. Everything else will sort itself out on the outside. Feeling well on the inside too, it does require like a certain amount of work. Odds are good that when you turn your attention inward, if you have not ever turned your attention inward, there's probably some things we're gonna need to deal with. You can imagine it like returning to an old house that you've owned years and years and years ago, but you left for a while and you went traveling, or you left for a while and you moved somewhere else. After 4 or 5 years of like this house being like semi-abandoned, if you go back to it and you open it up, there's a lot of work that's gonna need to be done. You're gonna need to like clear out some cobwebs. You're gonna need to do some dusting, some vacuuming. You know, the electricity might not be working right away. You know, some of the, like, who knows what's happened. Maybe some vegetation is taken over the wall, or a tree has grown in a window, depending on how long you were gone. Just as with an old house that you've left for a long while, if you've been primarily focused on your external state, you've been waking up early, you've been going to a job 8 hours a day, maybe 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, and then outside of the job you've been with family and friends, and you haven't really turned your attention inwards ever, then you have this inner state that's been completely abandoned. And it's gonna be at first like clearing out and repairing and restoring an older house of yours. But the beautiful thing is, like, the more you turn inward to that house inside, the more beautiful you make that house inside, the more beautiful the external state will just sort itself out. It will be effortless, as above, so below. When we take care of this internal, the external just flows. It just falls into place where it needs to be. So that's the idea with this video, as above, so below. If you're interested in these 7 laws of reality according to Hermeticism, I will include, maybe I'll make a video on that in the future if you want to see something like that, but I will include some links in the description. You can read more about it. If you want to do private sessions with me, one-on-one weekly coaching, build together a plan of how to get you to a higher state in life, then you can hit me up through my website down in the description below. www.ystab.com. We can book a free consultation and we can see if the fit works. If it does, then from there we can go forward with coaching. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.